Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got San Antonio and Chicago. You look at Chicago. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
You know, in a quick series, a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really amp it up.
You know, and Game 1 went according to form. That's not a game a lower seed is expected to win, so they shouldn't be feeling too down on themselves right now. If they can take care of business here tonight, Game 3 could get very interesting.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard dunking out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard. Now here's Leonard, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Got that one up quick. Leonard's got his second basket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Chicago ball. Parker with the steal. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
And even 3-on-3 break. Leonard, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the middle. Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Ginobili. He hits both from the stripe. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Butler against Leonard. Here's Butler. Will it go? And he slams that one down.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA of this age.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
And for San Antonio, they've got Ginobili. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point. And Leonard gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Covered by Parker. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. Back to Leonard. Tries from 10. And yes, sir, that one drops. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Butler against Ginobili. Butler attacking. Outside Rose. Back to Gasol. Parker with the steal. And here we go. Here's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Rose. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
The 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Aldridge kicks to Ginobili. Leonard on the wing. Over Butler. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's San Antonio with another.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And we've reached halftime in this one. San Antonio leads by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Butler with the ball. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Mirotic out there with Pau Gasol. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Rose dishes to Butler. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Shot from free throw range. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Gasol. And San Antonio shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. A nice shot by Aldridge.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Butler. And Moore kicks to Mirotic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The pass to Duncan. Just his first attempt. Can't hit. Rose with some nice D.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Leonard, no luck. Bulls trail by 10. Fast break, here we go. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Rose against Parker. Derrick Rose again. Rose has got 8 points. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Parker passes to Ginobili. Off target with his 3. Here's Portis. One deep. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio. They're up by 10. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Parker. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Tony Parker is out there with Ginobili. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Aldridge in at the 4 slot. Now the dish to Noah. And the rejection by Leonard. But he recovers it. McDermott can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Nice shot by Ginobili. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
It's rebounded by Leonard.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Covered by Parker. Noah the screen. Here's Mirotic. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Wide open look. Goes back up. They get it back. Duncan with the block. They recover it. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Here's Leonard. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And San Antonio leads by 11.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for San Antonio.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kawhi Leonard. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And he gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.